What up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we're talking about 2018's The Predator. Not Predator, not Predator 2, not Predator 8, or whatever it is. The Predator. And this one is much like, has inspiration of the first one, but also continues the story of the franchise and how it's been going. And I do like the two posters they have. Comment below which one do you think I should use. This orange one of the Predator holding the other Predator's helmet in its spine as it's ripped it out and it's bleeding green guts, or do we use the heat thermal view that he has of the Predator with it locked onto its heart? But it's cool posters, but this movie starts out pretty damn good and has they like captured a Predator and then he breaks out, and this guy was actually a guy that ran away and like was running away from the other Predators, and they were doing some like mutant Predator hybrid shit and making the alpha Predator, right? So there's like the apex Predator is supposed to be like the big one in this, and this guy's just a regular Predator here wiping out all these fools. He walks over, sees Olivia Munn naked, just walks away, just goes, she's not a threat. And Boyd Holbrook is like the main military guy in this. He like stole some of its tech, so they wants it back. And his son's like what they really want, because his son's on the spectrum and a little autistic but can read the alien language. Like, that's some wild stuff, but I was into it, and then the group of guys, like the crew here, the director Shane Black, I'm actually kind of a fan of. Didn't even realize I was. He did Iron Man 3, which isn't the best Iron Man movie, but still kind of a classic. And then he did one of my favorite movies that I just am so fond of, The Nice Guys, with Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. I just find that movie so funny and I really enjoy it. So like, that guy Shane Black is cool by me. I don't know if he's doing bad shit or not, but for right now I like him. Between this movie and the other one, I like this movie. I don't love it, but Sterling K. Brown plays a real asshole in this, and this is an early role for him. Olivia Munn's in this. She's pretty great. Love her. She's gorgeous. Boyd Holbrook, I do like him. I first saw him in Narcos. He played Steve Murphy, and I really liked him in that. So from there on, he showed up in like Logan, showed up in this, and I'm into him. I want to see him get a big Marvel role maybe, or something, like a big role that he can stay in for a while. Like, I would love to see him be a nice character actor instead of just kind of like a background supporting actor. But my favorite character in this whole thing is probably between Keegan-Michael Key. He's just really funny, and he's kind of like his buddy's got Tourette's, but he's kind of like losing his mind too, so he just makes jokes constantly, and they got the perfect guy for it, you know what I mean? Like, if you were to buy that this guy was a military guy that lost his mind and he just tells jokes all the time, Keegan-Michael Key, you know what I'm saying? But my favorite character was Nebraska Williams, played by Trevante Rhodes, plays Nebraska Williams, and he was by far my favorite character in this movie. He was just such a nutbag, and every time he like talked, he just seemed like a real crazy man. Theon Greyjoy, the man that killed John Wick's dog, is in this. Thomas Jane, the Punisher, is in the back left corner over there. He has Tourette's. Nettles was really funny. I don't know the actor's name, but Nettles was just like unexpectedly funny throughout this whole thing. And he's like, that guy called me a pussy and no one calls me a pussy, so I gotta go. You guys can come or stay, but I'm gonna go. And the other two guys sit down on the couch just to watch TV, and they're like, alright, let's go, we gotta go too. But yeah, pretty much this whole movie, what it really comes down to is it's Predator versus bigger Predator. And this is a Japanese poster, or Chinese poster, whatever it is, but definitely an overseas poster. Because they don't really show the actors, they just kind of show, what's going to get people into the theater to see it the most type of deal. And yeah, this big giant Predator, I mean, although he looks cool, just being like 11 foot tall and it not being real, like you could tell it was CGI, it looked good, it was good visual effects, but at the same time, you just can tell it's not real. And the main reason I think I like the Predators the most is because you can tell that it's just like a 7-foot dude in a suit, and they have him real prosthetics really underneath there. And then the helmets, the dreads, the Predators are just cool, man, fucking badass. But this apex Predator, just look at the size difference. Like, the regular Predator is a big boy, so when this massive dude shows up with like an skeleton suit like that comes out of his skin. Like, this guy's just been built in a lab over here, and I don't like that. You know, I like the regular Predator the most, but this, I'll tell you what, the black and the red design and how he doesn't really wear a helmet the whole time, it's pretty badass stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's pretty fucking cool. And, you know, the ending of this movie kind of sucks. You know, like, there really isn't a lot of, like, climactic ending. Like, you don't feel that satisfied at the ending, so that's where I diminish a little bit of points. But, like, the post-credit, like, end credit, whatever, the ending is pretty interesting, but I don't know if I actually want to see it. This whole Boyd Holbrook in the Predator that came here and the apex Predator that hunted him down was bringing the humanity their last hope to fight back against these predators, or these predators are just going to wipe out civilization. And what they give him, what he brought, was a predator killer suit, which is cool, I guess. I mean, if Boyd Holbrook was the character wearing it, and there's a whole nother movie called The Predator Killer, and he's in this suit hunting out predators, I mean, I'd watch it. But is it really the route of where this franchise should go? Not really. So I think that's why they pivoted and went towards the prequel stuff, and they went to Prey, and they went back into like the 1700s, I believe. And this Predator from Prey is fucking badass. So I watched that movie recently too. To complete my Alien and Predator franchise rewatch is 2022's Prey, and that will be coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But overall, I gave this movie 3 out of 5 stars, about a 6 out of 10, about the same as Alien Covenant, but very different, you know, 6 out of 10s. Alien Covenant got a 6 out of 10 because of one actor and how damn good the visuals looked, and the CGI looked, and the alien planet looks, but the Predator movie gets that 6 out of 10 because I really like the cast, I really like the lead guy, and then the Predators are just my favorite. But like the storytelling in both movies aren't really that great, but the story I liked a little bit more in the Predator. Maybe it's just because it had that group of guys that were on a military bus, and it just felt like bros being bros, and it felt really authentic. I don't know, but about the same, you know, about a 6 out of 10 for me, 3 out of 5 stars, you know, about a middle of the way movie where I'm gonna like it. Some days I won't, some days I will. Maybe I'll rewatch it, maybe I won't, but that's about where a 6 out of 10 stands for me. So comment below your thoughts, and I will see you beautiful people in the next video.